everyone, Hexi here, and welcome back to the next episode of SD Gundam Battle Alliance. Today we're going to be taking on the next Seed Destiny mission, which is going to take place on the Lunar Fortress Daedalus. It's like a big Death Star, but they got lazy on the whole building a giant spaceship the size of a moon thing, and just decided to build a giant space laser on the moon. This time I'm going to be using the red frame since I already used the Destiny Gundam and the Astray blue frame. Now, first things first, we're going to take out these three enemies here. And then we're going to want to go off to the left side. It's very important that we go this way to take out this one enemy who's hiding in the back. And then we can shoot some explosive barrels that'll fall down on these enemies in the other room that we would have gone into if we had taken the other path. Now, with those guys taken care of, we need to just jump over to the left here and pick up this crate. Don't want to miss that. And then one more Virgo spawns over here before we go into this room and get ambushed. Of course, it's always ambushes in this game. And it's the Death Army this time. Which means Domon's gonna help us. Burning Finger! Now, with Domon's help, we should have no problem wiping out all of these Death Army grunts. And then we'll want to head over to the left to climb some cliffs to pick up another crate. And then we don't want to go to the left again. We want to go straight across to get into this back passageway, where we pick up one crate there, and one crate here. And then we're going to fight some enemies. But there's one more crate. They're all really closely packed in. And I haven't even gone over the red frame's weapons yet. It has 5 shots with its beam pistol, it has 2 shots with its beam bow, and it can use a claw form with its greatsword 1 time before needing to reload. Now the red frame is a bit of an oddball among all the other robots in this game, because half of its weapons are ranged, and half of its weapons are melee. You would think that would make it a all-rounder, but no, it's an infighter, because they wanted to make its main melee attacks more powerful. And then, considering how much you rely on the bow and the pistol with this mobile suit, you would think they could have made it a sharpshooter, since, you know, the gold frame's the infighter, the blue frame's the all-rounder. They could have made red frame a sharpshooter to balance out the frames, but no. So instead we wind up with 2 infighters and 1 all-rounder for the Astrays. Technically, the blue frame should be an infighter as well, by that logic. Anyways, there was that one hidden chest back there in the corner. And now we're gonna head up here for the mission objective. You know what that means. Boss time! We're gonna fight Aliel Sanchez in his RK Gundam. One thing to watch out for is that whenever he deploys his fangs, he can fire shots that are ridiculously accurate at you. Another thing to watch out for, and gave me a lot of trouble. Oh, here goes the spa. One thing that gave me a lot of trouble when I first started fighting him was this dash attack that he does that attacks from the front and the back and the sides. You're going to want to make sure you have an omnidirectional guard piece so that you can manage his multi-directional attack. Now, of all of the Gundams in this game, aside from like the Gundam Thrones, which aren't in the game, the RK Gundam is like the least Gundam looking mobile suit. It looks more like some sort of experimental fighter jet and Armored Core had a baby. And I know that 00 defines Gundams as things that have solar furnaces, but it's still a stupid concept that this weird pointy thing that has wings all over could be a Gundam. It doesn't even transform into a plane or anything, it just has wings all over. Sure, it can sort of fold up in the anime, but not really. Once you beat him, another crate spawns. That's gonna be a running theme with this mission. So now, we're up here by where the objective was, and there are all of these Grunt Zaku warriors. Thankfully, they're so weak, there's no way they can pose a problem for us. And here comes Hero Yui. He's gonna help us out because a bunch of Tauruses just spawned in. And Marasais. It's yet another ambush, guys. So once we mop these guys up, then we can go on to the final boss fight for this mission. Every enemy's considered a target, so you do have to wipe them all out. There's no running away from this one. And now, here comes Shirako in the O. It's not a Gundam, but it is a monster of a mobile suit. In Gundam Breaker 2, I used it a lot. Primarily because it has the Windmill of Death attack, with no limits on it in Breaker 2. You could just spin to win. One attack that he likes to do is to shoot out volleys of bullets in different directions. These are pretty easy to dodge. Another attack that he likes to use a lot, though, is throwing his swords at you. And that one's really fast, so you're gonna have to be on your toes if you want to block it. Here goes some nice back shots. And then I eat a sword to the face. And then here's spa number 2. And down he goes for the count. And now we can go over here, pick up this last crate, and that's it. We're done. I hope you found my guide helpful, and I hope to see you again next week. Until then, Hexi out.
ブレイクアウトするよ。
Thanks go out to my Patreon supporters. Your donations mean the world to me, and I thank you for supporting my future endeavors.